The counterattack's on the road once again. This week we're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at North Allegheny High School to check in on the Tiger Water Polo Club. A brand new episode is coming up next. Hi everyone, Greg Mescall here. Thanks for joining us on the counterattack. We're here at North Allegheny High School, home of Tiger Water Polo Club in Pittsburgh, the only age group club in the Pittsburgh area, and also, of course, home to one of the best high school water polo teams in the state. You might recall NA winning the 2012 and 2013 boys high school water polo state championships. But today we're checking in with the club, the 12U and 14U athletes, as they're gearing up for some big competition. We had a chance to talk to the athletes and the coaches about their club and what they like about Pittsburgh water polo.
You know, I'd like to say we'd love to see more rapid growth, and that's absolutely for sure. Right now, this is the only youth club that exists in southwestern Pennsylvania. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the way it has been. We just don't have enough high schools playing yet, I think, to give us inertia kind of top down. And I think we still need more youth programs in the area to help drive inertia bottom up.
I just came here a year ago. I had no idea what water polo was. It was just a suggestion my parents gave to me. So I was a swimmer, and they helped describe it to me and help me learn about it. And now I'm here.
If people talk about it and have people try it out more, just maybe put it on more like social medias and say, try this, it's fun.
Over the years, we've made some headway. We helped a club in Erie, PA get started about 2 hours from here. They're starting to flourish. It's called Epic Water Polo. They're doing a real nice job at Epic, and we're very encouraged about maybe 1 or 2 high schools in the area that, again, we're bringing here to NA, our North Allegheny High School, to train them, get them used to the experience. We even had one club already this fall participate in one of our high school tournaments, so it's real exciting. It's coming along, but it's going to take a little while longer for sure.
Well, I'll be going into 9th grade in about 3 years. I'm in 6th grade right now. I hope to go to Stanford for a full scholarship for the rest of my life and then make the U.S. Olympic team.
All right, so all you want to do is go to Stanford and be an Olympian. It sounds like you got it all figured out, huh?
Yep, I got it all figured out.
Earlier in the episode, we got you caught up with some age group athletes from right here in Pittsburgh in the Tiger Water Polo Club. It's the perfect segue to talk about the Rocktober 12 and under PCA Classic, one of our premier age group events, headed to Mesa, Arizona this coming weekend. We wanted to let you know about one of the clubs that's going to be taking part in that event, Orange County Water Polo Club.
I think Rocktober's a great tournament. I mean, it's still early in the season, you know. I think travel tournaments are great for kids. I mean, not only do they get to bond from, you know, team games, but they get to bond outside the pool and spend time together, which is critical for, you know, cohesion and uniformity.
Rocktober is going to be a great learning experience. We're going to perfect our mistakes, like going down to the 2 meters or not driving at the right time, and it'll be a great team bonding experience to get us ready for JOs, San Diego Cup, and other tournaments.
I'm pretty excited for Rocktober because I love travel tournaments and I like Arizona. And I definitely think we're gonna probably medal in the tournament. It's next weekend, so we're gonna use this week to train and try to perfect the things that we were having trouble with in Kuzno Cup. So yeah, it's gonna be a very good tournament.
I really don't know, just try our best to win and work hard. We can all get better and we'll all bond more.
It's important to play fairly because nobody likes a cheater. Nobody likes to play with a cheater who always wins. It's just that you're just cheating yourself when you're cheating.
And it's just not good for the sport if people are playing unfairly. I mean, you can do it very easily in water polo. You can kick people, you can punch them, you can scratch them. And it's just not playing the sport properly.
I think you should play fair because if you don't play fair, you're just cheating yourself and you won't get any better.
As coaches here through our organization, I mean, we only teach that way. So, you know, this is not any different, I mean, you know, than any other tournament for us. But, you know, your refs got to, I mean, good to be respected, other coaches, another team, you know, and so, you know, we instill that from day one here.
We've all played together for like a couple years now, and we all know each other very well, and we're all good friends.
Our club is just very organized, and thanks to all the support of the parents and coaches, I think it'll be even better.
What I like most about the sport is the work ethic of it and the way you have to fight for your position, everything. It just makes you work your whole body, makes you push you to be the best you can be. I love it. It's just a great sport.
Now we turn to the men's college game where UCLA continues to be a juggernaut. After setting the NCAA record with that win over UC Davis, they came back and beat UC Santa Barbara this past Thursday. Fox out of San Luis Obispo was there with highlights.
The 7th-ranked UCSB men's water polo team hosting #1 UCLA. Second period, UCSB's Boris Janovic scores the 6-on-5 goal, and the Gauchos down 4-3. UCLA quickly responds. David Stilling scores an exclusion goal, and it's 5-3 Bruins. Gauchos answer back. Power play. Samir Akatev taking the pass. How about that? He batted it in. Good game, but in the end, UCLA stays undefeated. Bruins win 10-7.
In addition to being featured on Fox and San Luis Obispo, ESPN's SportsCenter also checked in on the Bruins and their winning ways. Former water polo player Doug Kazarian, the game never far from his heart, featured UCLA and their win streak. Now we go around the country. Other action from this past weekend, Pepperdine a goal better than Loyola Marymount 7-6. UOP all over UC Irvine 17-5. Bucknell edges Princeton 8-7. And Long Beach State topping UC San Diego 10-6. More men's college water polo on the way this weekend, this Saturday, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. UCLA tries to keep things rolling as they pay a visit to Cal. You can watch live on the Pac-12 network. Now, sticking with college water polo and not varsity but club, where the UCLA men are also the #1 team in the land, according to the latest CWA poll released on October 13th. But that doesn't mean the Lindenwood University men's team doesn't have eyes on repeating as Collegiate Cup champs. They won it in 2015, and as this local report from St. Louis, Missouri Television tells us, they want to win it again.
I'm pretty confident, actually. I think we should be rated #1. Right now we're rated #2 behind UCLA. We've pretty much beaten everyone we played. We had one bad game. So I am extremely confident that we will be able to be in the final game and take it home.
Sticking with college water polo, the Collegiate Cup is on the way, coming the first weekend of November at Stanford University. It'll feature many of the best women's college water polo teams. Full schedule out now at usawaterpolo.org. No surprise, defending champ USC in the mix. Should be a pretty stellar event coming to the farm. Let's take a look at all the squads that are participating. Joining the defending champs from the women of Troy, Stanford, UCLA, Cal, Michigan, some usual suspects from a year ago in women's college water polo. There'll also be some USA national team and pipeline team competitors rounding out the field. We'll have full coverage of this event on the Counterattack. Don't forget it's coming up the first week of November. And huge news in women's college water polo last week as one of the big four jobs finally filled. 2000 Olympic silver medalist Coralie Simmons takes over as the new head coach of women's water polo in Berkeley, joining the staff of Cal. She comes from Sonoma State, where she had been the head coach for 9 years, and now one of the most coveted jobs in the game goes to Simmons, and it can't be overlooked. Great to see a woman in a high-profile coaching position here in women's water polo. Congrats to Simmons. And speaking of high-profile women, if you live in Bakersfield, California, you may have been hard-pressed to miss the Cal State Bakersfield women's water polo team, who earlier this week treaded for 24 straight hours to raise money for Links for Life Bakersfield, a group that benefits families affected by cancer. Local news was on the scene.
For over 17 hours. They've been here since 1 p.m. yesterday. They have 7 hours to go. I must tell you, it's cold, so I have a lot of respect for these girls. I'm going to bring in Tansy and Nicola. These girls are part of the Bakersfield CSUB water polo team. Tell me, what has got you guys going all these hours? You guys are going for the big 24 and 23 hours.
Yeah, I think for me a big thing was obviously for the cause for breast cancer. That's been a big thing for us and also for our team. I think a lot of water polo players, we're used to kind of pushing beyond some of our boundaries and being in that uncomfortable spot, which kind of is where we are right now after
being here for so long, and also just the sponsors, to be honest, like, the people that are giving us money per hour especially, it's something that's motivating me because it's, it's bringing in money for a great cause, and for our program, which is definitely much needed, being in the top conference in the country.
And now we go from college water polo women to Olympic water polo women, who are also still college water polo women. I'm, of course, talking about Maggie Steffens and Ashley Johnson, both gearing up for the 2017 spring season, but still riding high after winning gold in Rio. The duo was at the espnW Summit the end of last week in Orange County, hanging out with some of their 2016 gold medal teammates and also some of the best in women's sports media and sports executives that also happen to be females. It was just a great overall event for women's sports. They took part in a panel on Friday evening and got a chance to meet some sports media greats like Robin Roberts, as Maggie Steffens shared here on her Twitter account. More on the event available now at espnW.com. And now we close things out as we do every week here on The Counterattack with our social media send-off, the best of what we found water polo-wise on the internet. You can take part, use the hashtag Counterattack, and tag us at USAWP. And we kick things off on the social media send-off with someone using the hashtag Counterattack. Maddie and the ladies from SHS Water Polo fired up after the big win. Check out the hashtag here from her Twitter account. Nice job, Maddie. From there, Royal 559 Academy, they clearly have their priorities in order. You got to make JOs and you got to get buff. We like to see this. Good stuff there from their Royal WP Academy Twitter account. We talked about Maggie and Ashley with some Olympic greats. How about track star Allison Felix and the always fast swimmer Maya Dorado at the espnW Summit, shared via Maggie's Twitter account. And then at that summit, which is held at a very nice hotel in Orange County, also a wedding was going on. What are the chances? They were very high, but who doesn't want Olympic gold medalists at their wedding? Via Sarah Spain here, Maggie and some Olympic friends posing with the couple that was married down there in Orange County. It looked like they were enjoying themselves. And a new take, perhaps Wedding Crashers 2 coming up, starring Maggie Steffens. We'll have to wait and see. We always hear about football versus water polo, especially at the high school level. One challenges the other. They think their sport's tougher, so on and so forth. But at St. Francis University in Western Pennsylvania, they did men's volleyball versus water polo. We hope to have video soon next week. This is a photo from new St. Francis head coach Pat Beamer. And from there, a strong HOCO or homecoming proposal here, shared by McKenna on Instagram to have the banner, the water polo ball, and the flowers. Nice job all around. A new McClaw water polo out of the state of Washington shares perhaps the most highly produced Flop Friday video we've ever seen, and the flopper at the 40-second mark, well, they produced some of the best commitment we've ever seen. I have to say the one-piece suit, that was a smart play because that looks painful. And last but not least, excellent Flop Friday commitment as well from these ladies at Concordia. Hannah and Jordan sharing this via Twitter. Nicely done. Good stuff this week on the social media send-off. Again, get involved. Use the hashtag Counterattack. We'll share it right here on the show. That's going to do it for this episode of The Counterattack from right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget, when you're on The Counterattack, look weak side.